Self Mastery. I'm with the lovely Jordan here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
We are going to do a relationship analysis breakdown. This is for your lover. This is based on your lover. So if you want to know anything about your lover right now, we're going to pull the cards on it. We're going to tell you exactly what's going down. At first, Jordan's going to start with some oracle stuff. She will be hosting this event. I'll be clarifying. I've already shuffled my cards, meditated on them, and I feel very good about this. So here you go, Jay. It's your shot.
All right, let's start off with a true love reading card. Let's get the overall energy in this situation. Could represent the energy of your person or just in the relationship in general. Anybody, any sign. You'll know if it's yours. Two came out. I'm going to take them both. Wow. What beautiful cards. We have sexual freedom and the sacred woman here. I like the balance of that because in order to handle sexual freedom, you did definitely need to reach a place of maturity within yourself spiritually, but also externally. We'll see what this is about, but it's starting off very well. So the overall energy here is the sacred woman and sexual freedom. Okay.
But I kind of dig that, you know. That's you know, I'm all about that. I'm not going to argue.
Who would? Beautiful energy to start this reading.
Again, this is for your person. Again, this is their relationship. This is it. So just pay attention. Hope you're here.
So they may be viewing this relationship as a way that, they could be viewing you as the sacred feminine energy here, the sacred woman. And with that brings a certain sense of acceptance that they're allowed to be and express exactly who they are with sexual freedom. When I get that card, I can also swap out sexual for creative energy. It's the same vibe. So, however that applies for you, they're seeing this as a potential to be able to freely express themselves. So let's start off with the first card here. I'm using Lune de Luniverse deck. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Sorry, you guys. It shot across the floor. I'll reach it. And the first card out is how they are feeling about this situation. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the Knight of Pentacles sees this situation as something worth investing in, worth taking the time, the diligence, and the effort to do the right way. The King of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles, any earth energy is not about rushing. Whatever it is they invest their time and energy in, they want it to last. And they're seeing this as something worth lasting, worth working on. Let's get a clarifier on that Knight of Pentacles for your person.
Yes, it's slow and steady, people. I bet you sometimes you're going, when is this ever going to go far? It's slow and steady, and that's a good thing. That is a wonderful foundation. The Knight of Pentacles. Yep, that's the hardest working man in show business every time I say it. So, okay, let's do this. Universe, let's talk about this. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Our current, our viewers wondering what is going on with this. And what do you have to say about that? Ooh, we got the Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. I like that. I used to feel weird about the Four of Swords, but let me tell you something. They're resting. It's interesting. It's like they're resting in what they have learned from the relationship so far. Okay. And they're resting in that, and it's a comforting. They're very comforted in what they know about you, about your relationship with them. They're It's sinking in. One major thing I'm getting here is that you got that slow and steady angle going on, but then you've got this resting in what they know, resting in their truth about the relationship. That's what I keep on getting. I keep on getting they're resting in what they know about the relationship. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a history of pain in this situation. So your person might be taking a different approach at this point in time. They're like coming out of the Three of Swords, we land in the Four of Swords. Okay. The last time I approached was with the wrong energy. This time I'm going to take my time, really learn what I had to learn through that Three of Swords, and approach with something worth building on. whatever it is they're bringing in towards you, they're seeing you as the sacred woman. So they're coming in with something that the sacred woman now deserves. So in the Four of Swords, they're kind of getting a new perspective on what caused pain before.
Yeah, and let me add this, Jay. If your person seems like they're not really giving you the emotion that you're expecting or giving you the what you need, it's not because of you, it's because of maybe some past hurt. And with the swords here, and just like Jordan said, they're wanting this to be a better vibe, a better position for them. And they're just coming off of something. Do you agree with that?
I absolutely agree with that. I'm getting a real intuitive hit on a shifting in energy here. Whatever your person and you, like whatever they tried before, didn't work. And it caused them heartbreak. It could have caused you heartbreak. Now suddenly they're like, wait a minute, you are the sacred woman here and worth actually taking time and investing towards. So that's how they're viewing the situation right now. So let me see. I want to know how they feel. Let's see. How do they feel about you? Wow. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, more earth energy. We have a full moon in Capricorn happening one day from when we're recording this reading. Eight of Pentacles is very much a Capricornian energy, putting in the work, the effort, paying attention, doing their due diligence. How they feel about you, again, is that this is worth building on. It's worth paying attention to because you deserve it.
Eight of Pentacles, they are advancing toward you. They are advancing. See, you might not feel that Knight of Pentacles ever moving, but they move. They move. It's just so, it's deliberate. Moves are not done. It's not done jerky murky. It's deliberate moves. So when it does, if you ever notice that in your relationship, when there is something that happens, it's like, oh, that was nice. So it's just things are thought and then done. All right, let's clear on that. I like that Eight of Pentacles. One of my favorite cards. It's studying. They're studying. I'm not saying studying you, but they're just learning about the relationship, learning what makes you tick. So, universe, let's talk about this. Yes, death and transformation. That's perfect. I like that. And the reason why I can say it is, and look at the cards here. I want you to take a look at the colors. You got the Four of Swords and you've got death. Look at the purple. Look at it's the same vibe. This isn't what's happened. Their old self is now becoming a new person underneath this rest, this new way of looking at things. And man, I am sensing golden. I am sensing just a transformation with this person. Put it this way, I would tell you right now, you better hold on. Just wait, hold it out because there is change a coming, and that's what I get. Jay, what do you think on that?
What a perfect accompaniment to that Knight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles with death is exactly as you said there, Gary. That is fully the intuitive hit I'm getting off of that too. It's like in order to transform this situation, they're willing, wanting, and able to put in the hard work and effort. I just keep getting this once again because you deserve it with this sacred woman energy. So pentacles are things that you can actually touch and feel and taste and rely on, not sort of will. I'm glad they're not cups for this reading because cups can be a little will o' the wisp.
That's true. And again, like Jordan said, with the Knight of Pentacles, what you get in your relationship is not you might not feel like there's so much emotion, so much cuppy stuff, so much let's have late night talks, but it's more about the groundedness of this person. They might be silent. I'm not surprised if you don't get a bunch of flowers because I'm sensing all that earth.
Hmm. So let's take a look at the current love situation between you two. What's interesting, though, is that Gary just mentioned intuitively that energy of silence. We do have the Four of Swords. Now we have the Hermit, Virgo's major arcana. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You most certainly could be dealing with a Virgo here, or you could have that in your chart as well. But the Hermit is about that. It's about withdrawing into the self, re-examining the path they've been taking in their life, finding their true north as it lies within themselves. So right now there might be no communication, but they are coming to some kind of conclusions here about who you are and what you deserve. They're making plans with that 8 of Pentacles to bring that into you. But it's all coming from that soul searching, nurturing energy of the Hermit. Additionally, your person could be getting over some kind of illness. The Hermit is a healing energy, and the Four of Swords is recovery. So that could be for some of you.
Card. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people think too that that's all the hermit does is go into a cave and silent and stews over everything. Well, yeah, that's true, but like Jordan said, there's healing. There's one thing I want to point up too. Think they might be overlooking the whole entire scenario. It's called a high level overview of the relationship. Have you ever just sat back and thought about the whole entire plan? Well, you've got Virgo energy. That's what they do. That's Earth all the way. That's Earth Wazoom, if I was to say that. So let's ask the universe. Universe, let's talk about this hermit. Let's talk about this hermit. Ooh, that just jumped up. That just jumped right out of the deck. We got the Three of Cups. It jumped right out and it landed on my chest. So I love it. So with the Three of Cups here, it's a brand new collaboration. It's a celebration, and uh, we always say, especially Jordan says this. This is when the Two of Cups now has it comes together, and you're in the creation mode now. You're creating a life together, and it is very celebratory. I'm going with that. I am totally going with that. What do you think about that, Jay? That's the love situation. That's a good love situation. That's a party. I hope you invite me. Oh, or us. I don't think you party though, do you? Not like I do.
We invited ourselves.
Well,
So
yeah. I'm terrible about things like that.
can we come? It's a beautiful party. The Hermit and the Three of Cups is so interesting. It's going further to what we've been getting so far, Gary. This is a reapproach. This person with this Knight of Pentacles has been working on something to come in and bring to you. It could be a gift, it could be an offer, it could be a confession, something with death and transformation that they're hoping to turn around a situation that ended up with them in the Four of Swords and the Hermit. They're sad, they're regretful. Something went wrong here. And now they're like, okay, I know what went wrong. I got to put in more diligent, grounded effort. I got to show. And so with the Three of Cups and the Hermit, they want to come together with you and for it to be successful and happy. So they're really looking within to find out where they went wrong the first time. That's what I'm picking up from that Hermit and Three of Cups. I'm going to take a look at some blocks. Let's see. What are some? All right. The sun came flying out, Leo's ruling planet. And we have Venus and Mars currently in Leo. So that power that comes along with Leo energy, the passion, the heart, the creativity, all of that could be sparking this in this person. But also with the sun as a challenge is that optimism, the belief in joy, and bringing forward whatever they have to give to you with hope and passion.
Well, we did talk about that. We did talk about the fact of you might not be experiencing the emotion that you should be getting, or they're kind of
Yeah.
into themselves and they were more earthy. Well, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And again, you've got to. What I suggest that you do in this scenario is if the ground is being torched on by the sun, it's dried up. Okay. So, why, as a little advice, why don't you nourish that with some cuppies? Why don't you pour a cup of water on that? Why don't you make mud out of that crusty earth?
Well, it looks like their person is with those Three of Cups. What can what water can I bring? Where is that within me? Right?
That's exactly it. And so let's do this. All right. We got the sun, universe, help us more. Blockers and inhibition. We have the sun there. So we know it's about pessimism. We know it could be about non-belief. We know it could be about there's not that ray of sunshine, which is hope. Again, hope for a sunny day. Maybe there's a lot of rain. You might live in Seattle. I don't know. Okay, here we go. It's the Hierophant on top of the sun. Shebang. Shebang. And I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to put you over to the thing because you just said it yourself. The belief in
Mhm.
themselves. You just said that. I mean,
Mhm.
you were here, right? I hope you're still here. But that's exactly what we're getting there. There's a core belief that has been uh, broken, that has been hurt. That's why we're in the Four of Swords. Okay. That's why there's death coming. But you got the Three of Cups, which is that hope aspect of it. But there is that inner core, that broken person that has a hard time believing that they have the power, that they even have the wherewithal to do this. It's like things have failed before, but they might fail again. So what they do is they go into this belief. It's almost religion. They go into this thing where there's only one way. That's it. If you do this with one person, it's going to do this all the time. That's only way that's going to happen. That's what you're getting there. And then you got that sun that's beating down on them, creating this. What I'm getting is this uncomfortable aspect. There's a lot of earth, right? So I am sensing that I'm how when the a bad sunburn, it hurts every move you make. That's crackling. We need moisture in this relationship. Just,
Yeah,
I,
there's not a lot of cups,
no,
but
no,
your person is there in hermit energy knowing that because what they're seeing inside is those 3 cups. This is most I'd be very surprised if this was not a returning relationship for you. Let us know, comment below because that energy is so strong. And what Gary was talking about with the sun as a challenge for sure, clarity. But also, we have that death and rebirth with Scorpio out there. This is the rebirth. So, right now, the challenge is will what they bring in and what they've been quietly working on, is it going to work? Is it going to transform an energy that once was the Three of Swords into something optimistic, beautiful, fun, all of this? Whatever it is they're putting their effort into here better be good though, because I can see that they know it's going to take a lot to rebirth this situation.
So we just got done with the blockers. So now we're in the love challenges for this relationship.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sensing that. I know one thing I can stress. I'm definitely feeling that they are working because you got those pentacles and you got that eight.
Okay. So let's see what if there's any, there could be external challenges that come up in this situation as well, but let's take a look. We have the Two of Wands, fire energy. Okay. So the challenge here is that they need to make a move. They need to make a decision. Right now, they're standing back quietly, Four of Swords, Hermit, watching you, watching the situation, and trying to decide when the right timing, Pentacles are about timing too, when the right timing will be to try to offer you whatever they've been working on. It's like they're in observation mode and need to make a choice here. The Two of Wands is a challenge, is that they're still standing at that crossroads. Do I? Is it ready? Is it time? That kind of energy.
And definitely that decision on, okay, th- you know, time is now. I love that. What's that saying? When is the best time? Now? I think. I don't know.
Yeah. What I always say, if not now, then when?
That's it. If not now, then when? Oh, I'll wait till I'm baked from the sun and I'm just look like the desert. So let's ask the universe this. All right, universe. Let's talk about this. All right. We've got the Two of Wands, one of my favorites, by the way. One of my favorites. It just passed my deck while I was shuffling. Just said hello to me. All right. Universe, let's help us with this situation. It's a challenge. Ah, with the Queen of Swords. Yes. So here's the deal. The challenge one is the communication that you need. It's it's like it's the problem is with this Hierophant too. They have such a core belief that something won't work or something only works a certain way. And then now you have the Queen of Swords there really honing in on that, whispering in the ear. It's all that intellect. Well, this is what you've learned. Well, this is what you know. Well, it can't be anything different. This is what you learned. This is what you know. And that's what we're getting. And that does create a challenge because you've got that. And again, it's swordy energy. So it's really messing with your brain. And again, I don't know about you, Jay, but I want to see more cups in this reading. There's just it's so heavy when it comes to this too much, too much thought. You know that stick song, "Too Much Time on My Hands," along,
Hmm.
but that's what I'm hearing right now. It's just too much time of thinking about it, and you're not
Interesting.
putting anything to motion, huh?
That song might resonate very strongly for whoever is connected to this reading. I can feel it when you mention the song. This psychic energy. There's something there for sure.
So the Queen of Swords, you agree with this, or do you want to add on to it? Because I know that's you really resonate with her, you know?
The Queen of Swords, yes, your person could be overthinking their approach. They're unwilling to make that decision because, again, they're still in observation mode, standing back. The Queen of Swords sees everything very clearly, but won't act until there's facts. All the facts are known. Conversely, for some of you, the Queen of Swords could be yourself. They could be viewing you as the Queen of Swords. And the reason why they're having a hesitancy to approach you is because, like I said before, whatever they're approaching with better be good. That Queen of Swords doesn't brook any kind of BS. Whatever it is has to be truthful, well thought out, planned, and grounded, or that Queen of Swords is like no dice. So I'm really getting that energy quite strongly as well.
About that. I didn't even think about the fact that you listener, watcher, could be that Queen of Swords. So I love that pointed out. So roll with her on that one. What do I know?
It depends on how you're resonating with the reading. Remember,
Yeah,
in love readings, the energy is interchangeable at times as well. Could be
that's
both
what
of you.
she said.
Let's get some advice on this situation. This could be advice for yourself or your person. Let's see what comes out here. You guys, we have the devil, Capricorn's major arcana, more earth energy. If you're not dealing with an earth sign, I don't know what. This is a strong earth reading. You could be an earth sign. But with the devil here as the advice, you know what, Gary? I'm not reading that until we get a clarifier.
So yeah, we've had, and again on it, we've done a couple readings today, and that devil has been creeping up big time. Again, if we are underneath the Capricorn supermoon right now, so let's go there. All right, universe, let's talk. Let's talk about this. The advice, the devil. Hmm. All right. All right, here we go. Should I release it? It's the Knight of Wands. All right, that's good. So the first thing I want to do is tell you, you know what? Let me ask you this. Do you want to now go with your card and then I'll clarify on top of that now that you have the whole picture? What do you want to
Yes.
do?
Yes, actually, because I was just getting a strong message with the devil and the Knight of Wands.
Okay, go.
Okay. Since we have that two of wands and they're they're afraid to approach you. The Queen of Swords is a very discerning energy and very intelligent. Usually been around the block a few times when it comes to relationships. She's my divorcee card as well. So with the devil here is coming in as fear and restraint. What they want to do is step into that Knight of Wands energy and be like, I am brave, I believe in love, and I have stuff for you. But they're scared. So the advice here is two things. In the past, they might have come into you with this Knight of Wands energy, a little too passionate, sexual freedom showing up, a little too hot to trot, as it were. And that devil energy is telling them as advice to ease up on that because you don't come at the Queen of Swords with that energy. You come at her with Eight of Pentacles. Or alternatively, for some of you, it could be telling your person not to be afraid, not to let this devil energy, whatever it is, self doubt, fear, sexual freedom, again, your person might have some kind of addictions, something like that, not to be afraid, but to trust in the passion this time. those messages are coming in for me with equal weight. So for some of you, it's going to be that they're afraid of your response. And for some of you, it could be that they're afraid to take the approach because last time maybe they were a little too passionate and it didn't go well.
And all I'm going to add there with that, and that was great, by the way, that was really excellent. But what I'm going to add there is it is time for them to put passion into action, passion into action.
Exactly.
You can't sit around in your swords. You can't sit around in your little, your little Hierophant museum thinking too much. You can't be sleeping too much with these swords and resting on what you're going to do, thinking, ruminating. Now, what the advice is, they need to put that passion into action, and that could be up to you too. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what the next question is: the near future. But I'm going to suggest to you, sometimes you can kick the knight's horse. You'll move him. Try it. Someone kicked my horse before. Yeah, hurt.
I remember that. Okay. Yeah, I think they're afraid of you. Not afraid of you, like not like, "Oh," but they're afraid of your ability to hurt them. Cuz in the past, whatever went down definitely caused them some pain that they're now kind of learning from, recovering from. If you're this queen of swords and the sacred woman energy, that's pretty intimidating. It could be why the fear is coming in. So let's see what the future. Let's see. What is the future of this connection, please? Now, when I say future, you guys, normally for me, my readings energetically go in and out of 2 weeks, either side, but it could be longer. The future, the Page of Cups. Okay. Yes. Uh, all right. This is my toe in the water card. So this is that hermit energy emerging out and being like, Mm, okay, I'm just gonna say hi. I'm just gonna say, "How you doing?" Something very small, something that could not possibly hurt them if you should reject them. The Queen of Swords, like I said, can be intimidating and sees the truth. So, whatever they're bringing into you with this Knight of Pentacles, they're just going to sort of do a little exploratory messaging towards you to see how you take it before they go any further. But they're definitely going to do that. You definitely could be dealing with an earth sign.
Do an exploratory text with somebody. I'm doing it right now. Hey, hi, and then that's it. That's your Page of Cups right
And
there.
meanwhile, you guys have the devil, the potential three of swords, the sun, all this dynamic, huge energy between you. And your person is coming in being like, how's it going? You been good? That kind of deal.
Did I leave my hat over there?
Yeah, exactly. I got to come by if you're going to be around.
You still got my oven mitt.
Yeah, something really minor. Exactly. That's the Page of Cups. It's like a little nervous little, do I have a shot? Let me try to get my toe in the door energy.
So we're going to clarify on that. So let's go with this. We have you got that little page. We already discussed it, gave you a scenario on how it's going to happen. But what we're going to do is we're going to ask the universe right now. Let's clarify on that in the near future. And it's kind of good, though. I mean, you could accept it. Like I said, if you kick their horse, he might come and go, "You got a band aid from a horse?" Anyway, here we go. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff here. We got the Three of Pentacles. So, coupled with that, which makes it a five, so you're going to see a subtle change. I'm going to go with the numerics on that too. So, that's in the near future. But in the near future, they have been thinking, we've talked about that with the four. Get that there. So, here's the deal. Uh, it's not going to be as romantic as a cuppy thing, but it is something you can build upon. I love the Three of Pentacle relationship to start with because there's no better bonding element than is to do a little project with somebody, to do a little co-creation with somebody, to build a blueprint with somebody. And you're going to get the stability here. There's no fire, there's no cups. Cups wash away, fire gets put out, air blows off. But this is something substantial. This is something you can build, normally a home. And that's what I'm saying. So in the near future, that's what I'm getting there. What do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's something about your hermit energy, if that's your person here, is making it there. It's very entertaining. The Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles definitely go hand in hand with this hermit energy, but it's like they've been racking their brain trying to think of what they could do, say, or bring to you that's going to open the door back up. So if the Three of Cups didn't work last time in the Hermit with the Three of Cups, maybe now the Three of Pentacles will. So it's kind of like whatever it is that they're bringing into you, it's like they're hoping that now it's going to shift the way things went in the past into something more stable. They're definitely diligently putting in the effort on that. And I'm actually going to unorthodox a little bit here and get one more clarifier. I want to see. I'm way too curious, you guys. I'm nosy. What is that 3 of Pentacles? Whoa. All right. 9 of Cups. There's the cups. There they are. And King of Cups. Lovely water energy. So there's all the water that the reading's been missing. So again, what they're hoping is that whatever it is they have, if they have the courage to bring it into you, it's going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment and happiness into their world. I love how the King of Cups is coming out in contrast to that little page. This is what they're hoping for, and this is what they're showing you. Page to the king. There is a lot deeper stuff going on here than they're willing to admit.
Well, again, let me reiterate. You're getting the page. What they want's king. What they're showing you is page. Why won't they show you king? Is what Jordan said. Fear. They're not stepping in that king energy. So with fear, they put themselves down into that lower level, lower register. And that's what I
Ooh,
get, right?
ooh, yeah. It's almost like they're like gonna come forward in page energy just in case the Queen of Swords is like, no. Because then it's like kind of mitigating the potential of rejection or pain. But below that page is truly this 9 of Cups, King of Cups. They're just not going to let you see that because they're afraid of how you're going to take it. First, they want to know how you feel. They're going to try to gauge your tone of voice, the energy you put towards them. Then they might up the game a little bit, but they are being super cautious here. Your person is fascinating to me.
Your favorite thing to do. So I went to the bottom of my little deck. Okay. And I got so much beautiful water with the star card. And I
Wow.
like that. So notice how she has two goblets of water, balancing it out. It's pouring, it's overflowing, and all that. But what I am sensing right now is that they they're seeing a reflection of this relationship. So we talked about the King of Cups, right? But what they're reflecting in their own thing is something amazing. Is something reflective. I can't stress that enough. I'm going to use. Why am I stuck on reflective, Jordan? Why am I stuck there? Could you help me with that?
Well, we do have the sun showing up here with the devil. So the sun illuminates shadows and what you should not be afraid of kind of thing. But also with the reflective energy and all of this water, that could be where it's coming from. There could be something intuitively guiding them to do this, to approach you. They might not be able to escape that feeling with the devil. So whatever it is that that star is reflecting within is what's causing them to take action. It's very compelling.
Now I know. When you were saying that, so if you want to know what they're looking at when they see themselves or they see the relationship, next time you're over water, I want you to ruffle the water a little bit, and you can see how it's moving. You really can't see the whole picture. You know what it is, but you can't see it because there's still some turbulence that they have. And that's what I'm getting with this star card.
I don't you want to know what they're bringing in? I do. I'm going to just take one moment, you guys. Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles has. Because Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. I'm so curious. They're like working hard, hard, hard on this. What is it? Oh my gosh. It's the 10 of cups. We have the 9 of cups and the outcome here with the king. Yeah. They want complete, total emotional fulfillment. And with that star card, wish fulfillment with you. This is what they're working on. They're trying really, really hard to make you happy, and they're hoping whatever they bring in, well, it's not going to give me details on what it is for each of you. It could be something different, but they're really, really hoping to make you happy with this.
Like to order 12 dozen roses. Oh, I didn't know I was on camera.
We
Anyway,
got them.
yeah. So, but I love what you come up with there. That is great. You got the cups with the absolute emotional fulfillment, and now you get the star with the wish fulfillment. But keep in mind, you know the hurt, you know the struggle, but at least you know why, where, and how. And that's what we're getting here. And this is what this relationship analysis is all about. If it moves you, please like, share, subscribe. But I have a gut feeling someone has an oracle. Ah, there it is.
I admit.
I'm gonna bring.
I want to point out too, though, one more thing though. This person definitely has a lot of respect for you. If they're seeing you with the sacred woman and the queen of swords, then the reason they're putting so much diligence into this is because they have a lot of respect for you. That's coming through strong. Whatever choice you make, of course, is your own. I'm just saying that that is definitely what's backing the energy. So let's go to the romance angels. Oh, your person. Good luck to them. Okay. Romance angels, what do you have? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energies to others. That's your person there with that Knight of Wands. Like, get into it. Don't be afraid. Have some fun with this. Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I don't think if you're the Queen of Swords, I don't think this card is for you, but I do think it could be for that Page of Cups. Be honest. If you're cross watching, be honest with what you feel and what you've actually got to offer. Keep that in mind. And we'll just do one more from the Lover's Oracle. Let's go. Randomly drawn here. Let's see. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. We have the sacred woman right there. All right, you guys. I'll put the oracles away. That's what I have for you.
They really, but you got to admit, and you love it, but they really do sum up the reading very well. So I love it when you cap it off, polish it off for us. I really do.
Oracle cards are great. They just give you that little bit of encapsulation to take away from the reading. So, whether you're cross watching or this reading is for yourself, those words of advice could definitely apply.
Well, I am been so this reading was a lot of fun for me, and I hope through our relationship analysis, you might know something you didn't. And if you learned something, please reply, like, share, subscribe.
Thank you guys.